Habe ich jetzt irgendeinen Abzug bekommen von den Münzen, die ich bekomme her oder sowas?
What are you saying?
Also, hat das jetzt irgendeinen Effekt gehabt, dass ich es halt verkackt habe eigentlich? Ich weiß es nicht,
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Ich denke, wir wissen alle, wer der Mörder ist mittlerweile. Auch wenn ich es halt echt schade finde, weil ich mochte ihn echt gerne. Naja, was soll man machen? So ist das im Leben, nicht wahr? Die anderen beiden Verdächtigen wären halt echt viel zu offensichtlich gewesen, deswegen war klar, dass es irgendjemand anders sein müsste. Oh nein, ich muss vorlesen, meine Stimme will nicht mehr vorlesen. Wow, Gott, ich kann doch seine Stimme nicht mehr verstellen jetzt. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Owada. In case you're wondering, the vote was not anonymous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ichimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now
Well, it
then,
looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
actually,
The story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the... Nein? Warum soll ich das tun? Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on that fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. And no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, this shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew stronger and stronger. Weak.
Weak.
Ja, scheint so. Aber was soll's? Mensch. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this was the survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course include Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Warte mal. Heißt es jetzt, dass Chihiro eigentlich Mondo umbringen wollte, was ich aber eigentlich bezweifle. Ich gehe fast davon aus, dass Chihiro wollte, dass Mondo ihn umbringt. Damit das Geheimnis dann trotzdem nicht rauskommt, ha? Das wäre auch noch eine Möglichkeit jedenfalls, weiß ich nicht. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
hey,
And it was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to,
Yeah, that's
it was
right.
me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. Such a hero probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was a very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then it must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done? Nein, eben, das hätte überhaupt nichts gebracht.
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men and made to Chihiro. But how does moving his body keep a secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. Yeah. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something you didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone? It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat
How many times
myself.
must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is a height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, you obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Das hätte ich mir schon fast denken können, ganz ehrlich gesagt. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums. Ach, keine Ahnung, ist mir scheißegal jetzt, ich kann nicht mehr lesen. Meine Stimme ist echt am Sterben gerade. Das hört man mittlerweile definitiv. And riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew it, it had grown onto the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? So Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All they'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why
I just...
gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Ah, das kommt mir bekannt vor irgendwoher. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win. I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... lying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid, I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, so this is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Because it's a team, you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
Strong. Strong. And yet... as soon as a killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on a secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why... Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness, and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus! Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? Because I mean, you've kept it a secret all the time, right? If anyone found out, you would.
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And the jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong, are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you, you really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did you want me to do? What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face? No, I
just wanted
I
to...
just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah,
That's right, I am strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you. As strong as Zendaya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand and I was just staring at him down at the ground. I killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. It was a secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like this. And it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory, for that he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what truth, strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Cause I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead and say it and again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. That's what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing? Human execution? That's what I promised you, right? The black that disturbs his peace will be punished. Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Was zum Fick? Ich muss sagen, es war weniger schlimm anzusehen als die erste Execution auf jeden Fall. Das heißt nicht, dass die Vorstellung unbedingt angenehm ist und ich meine, er wurde zu Butter. Aber es war weniger schlimm anzusehen auf jeden Fall für mich jetzt. Es war wesentlich weniger unangenehm. Love at death and your soul will forever be at peace. Ich muss die Maus drücken. Warum versuche ich Enter zu drücken? It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Saka's sad screams invaded our skulls, who were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Yeah, Kuya. You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that.
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Is it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm and motionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
honestly,
So I ignored the lifetime rule too. It will never matter to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
there is nothing
Well,
to be
I
done.
don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After I'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool, he didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him. So
Well,
you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would it have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about genocide Jake from Turkey, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene?
But
But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, he would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Mercuria turned and looked me in the eye. Could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blatant, I know now who I'll have to watch out for. Huh?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on,
Hey,
there's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next? You
you.
like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? 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 Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Huh, whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as a victor. And then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh.
Ah, as a noble son of a noble family, truly you understand me. Hoo-hoo-hoo. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship. Shut up, I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this, after I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
Ja, im Namen deiner Familie. Stimme ich zu.
You're getting all riled up.
Oh, so cool! It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mod for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma's slaughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, natürlich, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying,
Wo zur Hölle bist du und was passiert hier?
this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean. Richtig, da war ja was, da war ja noch ein freier Platz.
My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Das heißt, war das jetzt eine Person von uns? Scheint so. Und diese Person ist anscheinend eingeweiht in das Ganze. Ah. Okay. Das ist interessant. Ja. Lass ich mal so stehen, meine Stimme ist am Sterben. Das habt ihr schon gemerkt, glaube ich. Ich nehme jetzt schon wieder... Weiß ich nicht, wie lange auf. Ich nehme viel zu lange auf für diese Folge. Also, für diese Folgen. Ich glaube... Ich weiß nicht, seit wann nehme ich auf? Sind das echt schon 2,5 Stunden gewesen, oder bin ich komplett verrückt geworden? Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob es jetzt 1,5 Stunden oder 2,5 Stunden waren. Ach, keine Ahnung. Jedenfalls speichere ich jetzt. Und beim nächsten Mal sehen wir uns wieder bei Let's Play Danganronpa. Natürlich. Ich hoffe, es hat euch ein bisschen gefallen und ihr fandet das auch so sick wie ich. Ich habe doch keine Ahnung mehr. Ich bin müde. Gute Nacht, Leute. Ciao.